When you think about your day-to-day, what comes into your mind? Are you thinking about all the things that went wrong, or the small things that made you happy? What we choose to focus on will determine our overall mood and dictate how we feel at the end of each day. But sometimes it's not easy to focus on the positive, especially when there are so many stressful things going on around us. We're constantly bombarded with bad news, political unrest, economic decline, pandemics, climate change, and social injustice. In the midst of all these overwhelming problems, it seems impossible to be thankful for anything. And if we don't learn how to practice gratitude, these problems may just pile up and bury us under their weight. In this light, we want to share with you why practicing gratitude is important for you and how it can help you cope with the harsh realities of life. If you stay with us till the end, we'll also share with you some tips on how you can practice gratitude more often. So, let's get started. Why should we be grateful? The world can be a dark place sometimes, and we tend to focus on the bad things that happen rather than the good. And while we should definitely do our best to make the world a better place, we can't deny that even in the darkest of times, there are still a few things worth being grateful for. So, here are 6 reasons why you should practice gratitude more often. Number 1. Practicing gratitude can lower stress and enhance emotional well-being. Do you remember the last time you were so absorbed in a task that you didn't notice how quickly time was passing? You were having so much fun that you forgot about everything else going on around you. When you enter the state of gratitude, you're essentially doing the same thing. Your attention shifts to something other than yourself and your worries, allowing you to relax and be present in the moment. According as studies by psychologists, practicing gratitude can lower levels of stress and depression while boosting happiness and emotional well-being. One study, published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, asked participants to write about things they were grateful for and found that those who did so were more optimistic and cheerful and had fewer symptoms of depression and anxiety. There are also studies that show that gratitude can reduce depression by up to 25%. Number 2, it improves sleep quality. Do you have trouble getting your much-needed rest? Scientists have found a strong correlation between gratitude and improved sleep quality. A study published in the journal Sleep found that those who practiced gratitude had less trouble falling asleep and reported sleeping more soundly throughout the night. Simply taking a few minutes before bed to think about the things you're grateful for can improve your sleep quality. No. 3. Gratitude strengthens interpersonal connections. Who do you reach out to when you're feeling down? Having strong interpersonal relationships is essential for our mental and emotional well-being, and gratitude can help foster these relationships. When you express gratitude to others, you're showing them that you appreciate their presence in your life. This can strengthen bonds and deepen your connection with those around you. Researchers peg this as something called the helping hand model, which suggests that people are more likely to offer aid to others when they believe the recipient is deserving. In other words, when you show gratitude to others, they're more likely to view you as deserving of their help and support in the future. Number 4. Create a gratitude journal, or list 3 things you're thankful for daily. Now that you know how important gratitude is, you might be wondering how you can start practicing it more often. One way to do so is by keeping a gratitude journal, or simply writing down 3 new things you're grateful for every day. You don't have to write in a journal to practice gratitude. Simply thinking about it can have a positive impact on your well-being. However, studies show that writing it down can make that impact even stronger. So, here are 2 ways to practice gratitude through writing. Gratitude journal. Keeping a gratitude journal involves writing down several things you're grateful for each day. This can be done in a dedicated journal or simply on a piece of paper. Some people like to keep their gratitude journals next to their beds, making it a part of their nightly routine to reflect on the day's blessings. Others prefer to write down their thoughts first thing in the morning, setting a positive tone for the day ahead. List 3 things daily. If keeping a gratitude journal seems like too much of a commitment, you can start by simply listing 3 new things you're grateful for each day. For instance, you could be grateful for your health, your close friends, or your cozy bed. It's important to mix it up and not write down the same thing every day. Challenge yourself to think of new things each day and be as specific as possible. Instead of writing down, "I'm grateful for my family," try to be more specific. "I'm grateful that my sister always makes me laugh," or that my parents support my dreams. Being specific can help you fully realize the blessings in your life and strengthen your feelings of gratitude. Number 5, it boosts long-term happiness. Have you ever noticed that you tend to focus more on the negative aspects of your life and the things you don't have rather than the positive aspects and the things you do have? Well, you're not alone. Humans have a natural tendency to focus on what they lack, which can lead to feelings of discontentment and unhappiness. However, when we practice gratitude, we're training ourselves to shift our focus to the positive aspects of our lives. By appreciating what we already have, we can boost our long-term happiness and well-being. A study published in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that gratitude can increase long-term happiness by up to 25%. Number 6, it helps you appreciate the present moment. Are you someone who finds it hard to enjoy the present moment because you're constantly worried about the future? You're not alone. Many people struggle with living in the present moment and find themselves constantly worrying about what might happen tomorrow. However, practicing gratitude can help us appreciate the present moment and all the blessings it brings. When we focus on the positive aspects of our lives, we can learn to enjoy the present moment and savor all the happiness it has to offer. A study published in the journal Emotion found that gratitude can help people savor positive emotions and appreciate the present moment. In conclusion, there are many reasons to be grateful, even in the darkest of times. Practicing gratitude can lower stress and enhance emotional well-being, improve sleep quality, strengthen interpersonal connections, and help you appreciate the present moment. It can also boost long-term happiness by shifting your focus from what you don't have to what you do have. You don't have to be a master of positive thinking to practice gratitude. Simply taking a few moments each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for can make a big difference in your overall well-being. So, take a deep breath, count your blessings, and embrace the power of gratitude. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a comment below and let us know if you found it helpful. We value your feedback and would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching,